Hi, this is Mike with the fifth tutorial on Podium. Today we're going to look at effects, so I'm going to add some reverb, look at automation. That's applying a long-term pattern to a particular sound, perhaps decreasing the volume or increasing the distortion as time drifts on. Also had some corrections and kind of enhancements, suggestions sent in, some from the author of Podium, which is a fantastic feat for an individual to write that. Anyway, here we go. Effects first of all. So this is the same track as last time. Just going to play it. It's pretty dreadful. It's got drums and piano. So drums are a bit loud. I'm just going to drag down their volume a bit there. Okay, I want to add reverb to piano. You can download lots of reverb VST effects. There's one built into Podium, Z Reverb, Z for Sine Wave, the company. So I'm going to drag this onto track 2, my piano track. And you'll see in the inspector over here, it's showing track 2, and I've got Z Reverb. The order of these things. The sound, imagine the sound flowing from the bottom from an instrument up into through an effect and then up again to the master track. So reverb. This is rather nice because it simulates the size of a room with some microphone positioning. So I can set the size of the room. So obviously a massive room is going to produce a bit more reverb, a small room no reverb, and an infinitely sized room presumably gives no reverb at all, like being outside. So I can there adjust the size. So I'm going to set it down a bit to about 200, something like that, 200 meters square. So let's try that. I'm just going to hit space to play the music. Okay, that's rather too much, but you can hear it, that's the point. And I can put any number of effects on these tracks. Now I'm going for long-term automation, perhaps a fade out. So I'm going to the master track here, and I right-click here, automate parameter. So I can automate any of these on the master track. It doesn't have any instruments, so I'm going to choose level. And I can edit this level. Just let me show you, by the way, the automation possibilities for piano. If I right-click on here. So I can automate all those things: decay, release, hardness, velocity, muffle, etc. if I choose to. Because that's a VST instrument and it gives me more possibilities. It exposes those parameters to be changed. Anyway, I've got a level here and I double click on this to edit it. So this is a special, it's called a curve editor, and I can draw curves, straight lines. If that doesn't show properly, if you don't get that grid, you can go to setup. To force that to show, you can go to setup and restore default editor profiles. Mine's set up already here, so I can choose the select tool there, and I can double click to put a point in, double click there, and I can choose curves as well, but I've gone for straight lines, and I can drag these about the place. So that says the volume is full for 4 bars, and it drops down to that point and take it down again, drag that one down there. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, that's fading away into the distance. So that's automation and effects. Now you can apply automation to effects as well, which I'm not showing you here. I've just done the volume, the level. That's all the new stuff I'm doing today. Some suggestions I've had. I was talking about MIDI setup. If we're not using MIDI output, then I should really disable it, it's been suggested. Now, a marquee selection, you can do that with that's a rectangle selection. So I'm going to select some notes in a minute with a rectangle with a pencil tool or selector tools and drag them around. When you're just auditioning an instrument, checking out the sounds, you can stop it from playing, from adding notes to your composition. So that's in the MIDI editor. So I'm just going to shut this down now and go into that. Let's choose a piano. Here we are. So there's some options here. So I can customize region. I can customize editor profile, etc. I've forgotten what I was going to do now with that one. Let me find it. Customize region and notes. There we are. So with these settings here, you can alter what happens when you click. So you can audition instruments without adding notes. Whereas before I added them and had to delete them afterwards. Okay, a marquee selection. We've got the selector tool, so I'm going to hold down Shift and click and drag. So there we are, that's a marquee selection. See, all those notes have been selected and I can drag those around if I want to. It's quicker than clicking on each one separately. Okay. That's all from me now. I hope you found this series useful and you have a go at Podium. It's free, download it, make some music. Bye now.